This is a blog post that I wrote about one of my favorite childhood video games. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? If you also have a memory of playing this game, I'll link the emulator down below where I got the pictures. I had been thinking about it for a few days now, long enough that I don't recall what triggered the memory, but I had been thinking about where in the world is Carmen Sandiego. The amazing thing about the internet is that those thoughts aren't stuck in your head anymore. Now we have a way to make them real. It used to be that you'd hear a song on the radio, and if you didn't catch the band or the title, you'd just have to wait to hear it again. There was no way to look up that kind of information. Tonight, all I did was search Carmen Sandiego game, and I discovered a cache of late 80s, early 90s PC games playable on the Internet Archive. I knew I would find what I was looking for. That is the promise of the internet. I spent hours playing this game on the computers at my local library. There were a few set up in a little alcove blocked off from the rest of the library by a tall shelf. These were the computers reserved for games and other programs like the Encarta Encyclopedia, not the computers for searching the catalog. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego was easy for me, even then. The date on this version is 1989, which means I was 7 when it came out, but I was probably playing the same version many years later. I remember the next version when the teletype machine was replaced by a flip phone, and then when they added time travel. That was when I stopped playing, though it wasn't because the game got harder. I was obsessed with this game in a way that you can only be with something very easy or very hard. There are obsessions which are born of challenge and needing to figure something out. My obsessions are about the things that came easy to me, my places of comfort where I feel like I can succeed. They're happy places because they're predictable. I know how to do this. Computer games have natural limits, or at least they used to. Updates were years away, and they didn't automatically come from the App Store. There were only so many options written into a game before developers had to ship it. There were only so many cities I could visit, people I could question, criminals I could catch. When you do the newspaper crossword every day, you learn the tricks, the quirks, the familiar vowel-heavy words. I learned Carmen Sandiego facts and memorized them the way others count cards. Though the objective of the game is to catch criminals, win promotions, and work your way up the ranks until eventually, inevitably, you catch Carmen herself, my objective was never to beat the game. I wasn't playing to win, I was playing because I was good at it. I had always been good at school because I had always been good at facts. I had one of those brains that is always on. I have one of those brains that is always on, always assimilating information. It felt like the game had been made just for me. I loved video games then. I love them less now, though I play a lot on my iPhone, and I'm always looking for something to challenge me. I haven't found anything as satisfying as Carmen Sandiego. She was a worthy opponent and an unexpected role model. She was a video game woman to be proud of. May she always be one step ahead.